Hello and welcome to BCHL Wrap-Up. I'm your host, Ty Campbell here on iNet Online. On today's show, we take a look at the start of November in the British Columbia Hockey League. The game looks at Alberni Valley Bulldogs taking on the Penticton Vees. Brenden Kennedy is in our Island Sports News Spotlight player, and more. You're currently watching BCHL Wrap-Up. It's now time to check the trades and news in the BCHL for this week. In suspension news, the Nanaimo Clippers forward Eric Margo has been assessed a one-game suspension for receiving two goaltender interference penalties in the same game. Again, there was one trade in the BCHL. The Vernon Vipers acquired their playing rights to Chase McMurphy, 94 forward, from the Calgary Mustangs of the Alberta Junior Hockey League in exchange for the playing rights to Josh Bentil, 94 forward, and future considerations. That was all in trades for the BCHL this week. It's very chilly here in Victoria, BC, but I don't really feel how my friends feel up in Merritt and Prince George. Here it gets pretty cold up there. It's now time to take a look at our Island Sports News Spotlight Player of the Week. So I'm Brenden Kennedy of the Salmon Arm Silverbacks. Brenden hails from Terrace, British Columbia, and is in his third year of the Salmon Arm Silverbacks. The 160-pound, 6'10" defenseman is someone you don't want to get locked in a corner with. Brendan's favorite NHL team is the Vancouver Canucks, and his favorite player is defenseman Kevin Bieksa. The goal for this season for Brenden is to make the RBC, and his goal in life is just to be happy. Brendan's best hockey moment was scoring his first BCHL goal. This week's Island Sports News Spotlight Player of the Week is on Brenden Kennedy of the Salmon Arm Silverbacks. It's now time to take a look at the scores in the BCHL this week. Kicking things off on Wednesday afternoon, Cookman Express beat the Surrey Eagles by a score of 4-3. Then skipping to Friday afternoon, the Nanaimo Clippers beat the Alberni Valley Bulldogs 2-1. The Cowichan Valley Capitals snuck a victory against the Victoria Grizzlies 2-1. The Vernon Vipers beat the West Kelowna Warriors 5-3. Surrey beat the Chilliwack Chiefs in a high-scoring game 7-6. The Penticton Vees smuggled the Powell River Kings 7-3. Mariststown snuck a win 2-1 against the Langley Rivermen, and the Prince Bruce Kings beat the Trail Smoke Eaters 5-2. Then on Saturday evening, November the 9th, the Penticton Vees lost to the Nanaimo Clippers 3-2 in overtime. The Surrey Eagles lost to Chilliwack Chiefs 6-4. The Trail Smokers lost Salmon Arm Silverbacks 3-2. The Prince George Spruce Kings and the Vernon Vipers tied 4-4. The Maris Centennials beat the Langley Rivermen 3-2 in overtime, and the Victoria Grizzlies beat the Cowichan Valley Capitals 7-2.
And three games on tap for Sunday afternoon. The Cowichan Valley Capitals lost to Powell River Kings 6-3. The Prince George Spruce Kings beat the Salmon Arm Silverbacks 3-2 over. And a game of the week, the Penticton Vees beat the Alberni Valley Bulldogs 4-3. Your bookkeeping income tax solution, go to www.sienna.com for more information. This was your Sienna Financial Scoreboard.
This past week, the Powell River Kings took their annual spin-a-thon to the next level by raising over $15,000, half to the Salvation Army and half to the Powell River Kings. Alex Ronza, the voice of the Powell River Kings, spoke to Luke McGraw, number 16 of the Kings, about it.
So tell us about the spin-a-thon. Just take us through the class and what you guys did.
Yeah, we had an awesome time. It's good to get out and be with the community. But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Did you have struggles through it? I mean, I know it was a game last night. How are you feeling after the game last night, and how did you get through the class?
Yeah, the game went really well. It was a good victory after we lost the night before. But yeah, this was tough. But yeah, it was good to do it.
In terms of the class itself, just take us through, I guess, the different types of exercises, the drills, I suppose, that you guys went through.
Yeah, they were all different and all different muscles, but it was really tough. But yeah, we got through it, and that was the best part.
How does something like this, I guess, help in hockey? How does I guess, cycling and spinning translate to hockey?
Yeah, it's definitely great exercise, and we don't always get to do this kind of stuff, so it's a different thing to do. Yeah, we get to come together as a team, which makes it even better.
It's now time to pass the game of the week. The Alberni Valley Bulldogs taking the Penticton Vees. Here's Evan Hammond.
Like you said, good Canadian kid. Dumped in down the right wing by Klaus, but blocked it. It's McClure with the step on the breakaway. Left wing, cutting in. Scores!
Well, he's their leading scorer and the wrong guy to have a breakaway, that's for sure.
As the Vees didn't have the speed on the attack they needed, now it's making the other way 3-on-2. Right wing over the line. Drop pass for Clark. He's tied up. Making a high slot. Fires it. That one blocked. Now Orr's shooting it high and wide. I don't think the goalie had any idea where the puck was. Brett Stewart on net. Deflect. Scores! Might be Scott Clark. And it's 1-1. Mulvey left wing over the Bulldog line. Down to the left half boards. Throws on the brakes. Aids it up top. Galpe takes the pass. Right point. Returns it. One-timer. Scores! For the top of the blue line, it's Brad McClure's second. And he just ripped the top corner glove side on Lacavey. I didn't see what happened in front of the net, but I saw Darian Henry down and out of the play as the puck was arriving there for a catastrophic ice machine failure, and the punch up in Piastani, and both teams kicked out Dalpe. Centering pass, good defense by Scott Clark. Tied up McClure. McClure back to the right point. Rigas, left point for Sexton. Against the drain right side. McClure, great glove save, rebound, they score! Glass on the back of the net, and he didn't know where it was. The centering pass is blocked. Henry right point. Walks to the middle. Fakes, walks to the outside. Slap shot, score! Great patience and a high, hard slap. Georgeson pulls up, throws it cross ice. Hunter Stewart, right half boards. Took a hit from Blondley. Threw it out to net, deflected by Strand, and stopped with a right pad by Mantha. Puck back to center, Hunter Stewart. Spins to avoid a check and dumps it in. Justin Georgeson, the lone chaser. Mantha will play it around to the near side. Sexton will rim it. Amantia didn't get a stick on it. It should be icing against the Bees. No, it died before it got there. And it's a giveaway, and it's a chance for Amantia. He scores! Up the right wing for Orr. Orr over the Bees line with speed. Slap shot stopped by Mantha. Big rebound. Elderman will put it high off the glass. Unable to keep it in was Brett Sturt. He puts it back for Henry in the Bulldog zone. Henry, breakaway pass. It's Ostaforov in. Deaking just missed. Off the end boards. Mantha scores! Might be Ostaforov. His first career goal.
It's that time of year again when men across the world grow mustaches in support of prostate cancer. And of course, several BCHL teams are taking part again this year. Here are some photos of week number 1 of Movember. Thank you for all those photos. We're going to keep updating you every single week here of Movember and see how BCHL players are doing in their attempt to grow mustaches. Hint the word, attempt. Thank you for watching this edition of BCHL Wrap-Up. I'm your host, Charlie Campbell. We'll see you next week. My friends, that is a wrap.